Hi everyone, this is Renee from Meadowlark Mystic, and I am doing the reveal for my Shining Tribe Tarot redraw. So this is the book to the Shining Tribe Tarot, Awakening the Universal Spirit by Rachel Pollock. So this project started because I got this book thinking that it came with the deck, and it didn't. So then as I was looking through the pictures and reading the book, I was really inspired by the writing, but the images also were very inspiring, but the way they were depicted on the card, I felt like, I thought I could give it a shot. So that is what I did. I just got my deck. Here's the box. I got it printed on Printer Studio, and I was going to take you through the majors so I can just show you what I did. So the book is black and white, obviously, so it's not going to look as good. So here's my card. In many of the cards, I took her ideas and I either altered them slightly or I kept them the same, just based on what I was feeling for that particular card. For this card, I added some lightning bolts and various other things. I'm not going to take you through each card in terms of like what's the same and what's different, because that would take forever. But I just wanted to share because it's really exciting. This has taken me almost 3 years to do this deck. The Magician is one of the most similar cards, I would say. I hope that is in the shot. Like I said, I really enjoyed her writing for this deck. All the symbols and all the world traditions. This card is pretty different. I mean, you've got the 2 columns, but there's a lot of ornamentation on the High Priestess. There's a fish inside rather than at the bottom, and there's a lot of water. But it's reminiscent, I guess. So I had a lot of fun doing this deck, but by the end, this is what I was, this also is very similar. But by the end, I was really kind of getting tired of doing this. 7 to 8 pieces of art is a lot to do. So I guess you could pause it if you're interested. I will say that the poem that is in the beginning is actually really cool. So this card is extremely altered, very different than the original. I put a lot of my own ideas about the cards into the majors, more so than the minors, because I actually did the minors first. And so I became more confident by the time I got to the majors. This deck is not for sale. That would be an infringement of Rachel Pollock's art. I just did this for my own deck. The Lover's card is completely different. I didn't really gel with that interpretation, so I definitely went my own way with the sacred geometry that's in this Lover's card for mine. And the Chariot. I think eventually I will do my own deck, but for now this was kind of gave me, why is this all crooked all of a sudden? This gave me some practice, honing what I think about cards and what I like and what I don't. This card's very similar. I just really liked it, except I put wings on the lion and I made the lion touching the tree. I'm reading another book by Rachel Pollock that I saw on Liz's channel, and I'll link her channel below. It's called I think it's The Forest of Souls. and it is so good. I really enjoy Pollock's ideas about myth and tarot and culture. Really, really great. So this one is pretty different too. This is the wheel. I'm not really saying the names. I guess I should. She calls it the Spiral of Fortune. I have seen the deck because, you know, I've been at friends and they've had it. This is totally different. And I will say that I also don't love her color choices for some of the cards. I think that they were deeply symbolic, and when she specified a certain color in the text, I would actually stick with that. But when I added my own symbols, I just kind of, like I put snakes on the columns, I just kind of went my own way. I apologize if this is crooked. So that's the Hanged one. And I really, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. So I didn't change this card much, the Death card, except I put, instead of flowers at the bottom, I put skeletons and clouds, whereas there's kind of like a head, you know, a woman's head coming out of Death's head. Like I said, I'm only doing the majors today. I also went my own way with this Temperance card. Inspired by the irises. This Devil card turned into kind of a goat. You can see the little people on the sides. Tower is very similar. I liked her depiction of the tower. The star is totally, I mean, it looks like the star, but it's different. Hers is really about Persephone, and mine is more like embodiment of hope and pouring into cracks in the earth. But she talks about that too for her stuff. The moon changed quite a bit, except for the like concentric circles on the sides. The sun is almost identical. I really, really love this sun. I thought it was really awesome. And my judgment is also different. I went more with what she has to say in the text. And then the last is the, it's hard to get it up, is the Shining, the World, the Shining Woman. I just called mine The World because there's kind of, so within this, there's both genders represented. So anyway, that is the majors of my redraw of the Shining Tribe, and I call mine the Shining Glyph. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was definitely a labor of love, and I'm really excited to play with the deck now. There's a lot of white space which I enjoy, except for the moon. I mean, there are some cards that are in the minors that are not sparse like that, but all right. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Bye.